Reece from Phillis Ford here in Christies Beach, shooting a quick video as discussed on our Ford Everest for you. Point out some of the features and some of the exciting stuff on this one. So you see here at the front, it's got performance LED headlights. So a very high quality LED headlight, really nice bright light. It's all auto, so you got auto headlights including high beams. And I think they're called matrix LED. So what's clever about them, I'm not sure if you've seen some of the European model cars before. So the headlights actually follow the road. So when you're coming up to a curve, the headlights will turn around that curve. And it can dip the high beams and split the light when there's oncoming cars and all that sort of thing. So if a car's coming and you've got the high beams on, it will see the car and it will point your high beams at the floor so it doesn't blind them. And you've still got advanced lighting. See at the front, you've got the 360 camera. So it's got the 360 camera. So there's a camera on the rear, the front, and underneath each wing mirror. So I'll show you that when we get in the car. The big, I think they're 20 or 21 inch wheels with nice tires on it. Everything goes through our workshop, gets a full safety inspection, make sure everything is up to date. This one, I believe, has been owned by Ford Motor Company of Australia. We get a lot of cars from them, so it's not been privately owned. But as I walk around, see the paint's good. It is bronze, so you've got to see it in the right light, but you get a nice sort of gold bronzy shimmer. Most of the time it looks grey, but it is a nice colour. It probably doesn't show up on camera very well. It's obviously the V6, but no dings or dents that I can see. Maybe a slight scratch, but definitely all intact. It's got the tow bar, so the tow kit, so it's got a brake controller and a tow bar. It's good for 3.5 ton towing. As I walk around, some stuff we can probably improve, so some nicks there, a bit of damage there maybe, just some doors been open on things, but I'm sure we can do a bit of touch-up paint. But in terms of the outside, that's probably most of it there for you. I'll show you the back. You want to know about the seating, so it is a 7-seater. So I'll show you the back. So it's got a powered tailgate, so you hit the button off the back of the car, or you can hit it off the remote, off the keys. Well, there's a button inside the car as well. So this is with the seats up. This is the up configuration, and you can see the different headrests there, of course. You've got a little bit of storage if you do have all those seats up. Storage under here, tow bar normally, and then you've got your tools for your spare wheel. Spare wheel is underneath the car. You do have power back here, so 12-volt power plug. You've got power fold rear seats. So they hit the buttons. I might just pause the video here because these seat belts are up. I don't want to close it with the seat belts on, so I'll just pause this quickly. Now I'll show you how that works. So power, if you just hit that, down they go. Depending how far forwards and back those second row of seats are, hopefully they close, which they do. So that should boot space, plenty of space for the shopping, everything like that. Do have tie down points for hooks for your shopping and stuff. That pulls them back up as well, so do up and down. And then I'll show you the space when they're up. So we'll do that so you can see. It's not, I'll be honest, it's not huge, but this is how all the 7-seaters are. So you've got leg room there. You can adjust it depending on how much. Oh, I probably can't do it one-handed. There you go. But if you wanted a bit more space, you had someone smaller there, for example, you can do that. They'll give you a bit more space in the back. These are on a slide. You've got the nice quilted leather design in the platinum, so that's throughout, including the rear seats and the driver's seats. You do have heated rear seats. So you see here, you've got fan control and heated rear seats. Let me jump in, show you some of the stuff in the front. Power seats. Platinum embroidery with the quilted leather. Push button start, all that sort of stuff, of course. Let me start it up. I'll show you the screen and everything like that. Lift gate is showing the tailgate's open, which obviously it is. Then we've got the radio going on. So done 43,000 kilometers, doesn't need a service till 59,000 Ks. But you see the screen here. It's got that, that's your electronic brake controller. Got the big screen as one of the features in this car. The good thing about the screen is you can use navigation. So you've got the full-size navigation. If you connect your phone up, you can do Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, fully wireless, so you can bring up Google or Apple Maps as well. But that's the native functions from Ford. Very responsive, everything on these screens. So phone, radio, zone lighting. There's a few different features in there. Obviously got a wireless phone charger too. I'm just closing the boot now off the remote. So close the boot, then I can show you the reverse camera. So you put it into reverse, you get the 360 camera. So you got normal reverse camera there, and then you've got 360 above ground view. You can sort of zoom in and change things and zoom in on that corner. So very clever camera system. Got heated in the front, heated and cooled seats with a heated steering wheel. Rear climate can be controlled through here. So you sort of point and shoot what you want to do, everything. See there, that's front and the rear, change all that. Camera, button to bring up the camera again. So now it's looking at the front camera. Obviously vents and all that sort of stuff throughout. Storage here. I reckon you want to know about the sunroof. So there's sunroof controls. You've got a button for the blind and for the actual glass. So if you put the blind backwards, we'll zoom out so you can see that. So it stops halfway for the first portion, then goes all the way back for the rest of it. Then I reckon then you hit the other button, that'll bring the glass. You do have what they call a bug catcher, so a little bit of fabric that comes up, and then that's your sunroof open. So light into the second row, and then obviously open here. We close it up, and you can, so as you see on the button it says vent. So if I do sort of half press, that should just, there you go. Now you got to open, yeah. Oh, I'm pressing it too much, but see sunroof there, 360 camera, heated and cooled seats, digital driver's display here. You can change all this. This is all customizable. Change different menus and change the dials and gauges and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, if you are towing, there's lots of towing features for the car. You can do a safety check, a trailer check. You can save different trailers if you're towing a boat and then a caravan, and you can have different settings for those trailers, which are very clever. All your driving controls here. So 2 high, 4 high, 4A and 4 low. So all your 4x4 controls. You can put it in 4A, then that will give you 4-wheel drive on the road. These two are off-road only, with a few different drive modes again. 12-volt plug in there. So there's heaps to this car. I don't want to make the video too long and boring for you, but hopefully that gives you an idea. Car's in great condition, full service history. Let me just double check for you if it has been owned by Ford Australia, as I believe it has been. That's not the right book. Let me get the right book, sorry. So we've got all the original books and paperwork though, which is good regardless. And there you see, previous owner, Ford Motor Company of Australia. So obviously we're a Ford dealer here. We've bought it directly off of Ford Australia. Has new car warranty until October 2027. So a few years on that as well. Let me know what you think. Obviously we can discuss it. We can organise freight. Oh, look at that, it's doing something there. We can organise a freight cost to New South Wales and do all that sort of stuff for you too. So happy to make it easiest as possible for you. So Reece from Phillis Ford, 0490 479 466.